Okay, everybody. Um, I'm here to talk about the Gears of War E-Day beta. I've ran into a lot of issues with it. They know about it, but it's kind of concerning considering the game launches in 2 months and it's things that they have to actively fix. So I've been getting into like a little debate here and there with people over the fact of they say, well, it's just a older version of the game. Okay. Well, the problem with that logic is they have to fix an older part of the game to make that playable for us, or is it that's almost practically what the game is going to be like in 2 months that they had to fix for that version of the game? Like, I don't think people understand how close to launch it is, and these are active problems that we have to play with. I mean, like I even spent $70, and I practically spent $70 to watch people play. Uh, my game barely loads in. I did get about 10 matches. I would say about six of them were completely unplayable. Uh, I could barely walk 5 feet without it getting massive stutters, or massive hit reg issues, massive, just, I mean, just problems. Like, it just was not playable. And then, of course, I mean, they're on Unreal Engine 5 for one, which is a terrible engine. Like, I don't understand how people are still making games on this engine. Like, just about every single one of them that has come out has either had massive issues, especially with performance, but they just kind of flop. Like, yeah, they do look decently good, but the performance issues, I mean, like, we're not playing a movie, we're playing a video game. We need the game to function. And that's just something that a lot of studios, not just the coalition, that they're just not paying attention to. I mean, they're not. They went on to make Unreal Engine 6 because of how bad that engine is. So, I mean, yeah, the game might look decent, but if we're struggling with making a lot of stuff for the computer people like me, like I have a 5070, uh, and I have a, let me look this up, system. I can't remember. Oh yeah, I have a Ryzen 7 7800. I mean, the game itself put me on Ultra. I can't even play it on ultra performance with 1280 res. Like, when I can get into a game, uh I get decent frames. Like, I mean, I'll get max frames, but then it'll stutter super hard. So I don't know if that's just, it might just be like server problems or something. I mean, it's just not working for me. And yes, I understand it is a beta, but this is the worst running beta I have ever played in my entire life. Like, and mind you, I'm a Gears fan. I've been playing since Gears 1, day one, especially with my dad. And I've played every single Gears except Judgment. My dad, he just absolutely hated that one. We stuck with Gears 3. I'm not even mad about it because most people hated it anyway. And of course, he had a big friend group, so they didn't like it either. So he just never bothered. And I don't blame him. But it's kind of sad to see that this is how it is. Like, not only do I have Ultimate, so I could have played it without it, and I kind of just should have done that and just saved my $70. And then, of course, I'm gonna do a collector's edition so I can play on October 1st because I'm stupid. But I mean, things should be playable. Like this is a beta that's 2 months out, not like a half a year or a year out. This is practically time to be done. Uh, I remember Gears 3, Gears 4 beta, Gears 5 beta. They all worked. And I think it's mainly due to the Unreal 5 engine. Because I mean, people just struggle with it. It's a tough engine to work on. I've seen countless videos of people talking about it. Like it's too much. So hopefully they can get that fixed. I'm not complaining about the gameplay. I feel like the games that I did get to play that did run smooth, because I had four super smooth ones, and it was like heaven. Honestly, I thought the controls were uh, bliss. I mean, I thought it was so easy to get into. I thought it was all the guns felt great. The shotgun felt really good. It didn't feel as inconsistent until the lag hit. And then, well, of course, it just didn't work. My audio was bugging out, footsteps were bugging out. I would shoot, and I would just not even get a whole. I would get a whole mag of a lancer into someone that's just sitting there, and nothing would happen. Uh, but obviously, those are going to get fixed. Uh, at least I would hope. I know a lot of console players aren't having as many issues as PC players. So I just kind of been watching them, and honestly, I mean, I am hopeful. I think it's going to turn out. I mean, I think it's going to turn out good in the end. I don't think it's going to be like a reloaded situation um, or like a Halo situation. I mean, even a Halo was at least playable, but I don't know. I've seen people complaining about the how many maps there are, because there's only going to be like 6 on release. I think that's perfectly fine. They were saying, I was watching a podcast between Avexis, Icy, and Domes. Some of my favorite creators right there, especially Domes. And they were comparing it to like Counter Strike, and I'm just sitting there like, they have never played a game of Counter Strike in their life, because we all played Dust 2, Mirage, Inferno, and then everyone has like the fourth to maybe fifth map that they'll actually play. Like everybody's doing the main three. So to hear them, you know, constantly talk about the low map pool, I think this game is gonna be another situation that's like kind of like Gears 5, where it's gonna take a incredibly long time before we get the next Gears of War. And uh, I'm just I'm just saying it as it is, because they spent 8 years on this, and it's still not even smooth. It's not smooth. Most people on the computer can't even play. Uh, there was a point like on day one I could play a lot, but I had to crash my game every time. I would load into a match, and then the second match would try to load up, and it would basically give me like the error code. It's like boomer or something, boomer grinder or something like that, and it would just kick me out. And then also like it would freeze my computer, and just not really freeze it, but it would slow it down basically, and then it wouldn't even really act right until I reset my computer. So it's unfortunate. That's my biggest complaint, is the optimization, but they already know about it. They know a lot of these things. People's been complaining about it. In my opinion, the gameplay seems a step in the right direction. People are complaining about the roadie run. I'm indifferent on it. I mean, it's really not that big a deal. It's just, it's really not. I like the added cover mechanics where you can jump up on stuff, slide around. The sliding is amazing. They definitely did really good on it. All the guns seem pretty good. Uh, so no complaints there. And it's kind of crazy because I was thinking about all these things to say, but I'm kind of spitballing all of them really quick. Um, I'm hopeful for Gears of War, but I just don't know if they can fix it in time for the release. I want it to be perfect, and I think this is actually the reason why they couldn't let PlayStation play because they're having to code it for PlayStation as well. If they do bring in the future, which I think is just too hard for them because there's some people that it barely works on their Xbox, and then you got all the hardware differences in the computer scene. I just think it was too much for them. I think that's the real reason why they just couldn't do it with PlayStation, which is unfortunate because I mean, when the game does die down from the initial hype, I think the PlayStation players would have carried it. I mean, if you go on Reloaded, it's mostly PlayStation players. Um, and they actually somewhat enjoy it. I think Reloaded is a terrible game. I think honestly they should have just done Ultimate Edition, brung back the servers, updated it a little bit, put ranked in it, like a real rank system, made things grindable, reset everybody's stuff, and then sold it for maybe like $20, bro. And I think they would have had a lot more people play it. Because Gears 5, I mean, the movement in that game with the single stick, the alternate, and then the scroll wheel with the mouse, that stuff is just, that has to go. I know a lot of people, a lot of the YouTubers are complaining about that basically their opinion doesn't matter. And honestly, it kind of never did. Y'all steered the game in a direction that clearly burned out Gears of War, and y'all don't even have a scene anymore because there's no casual players. You have to have casuals that have a competitive scene. Y'all love to compare it to Counter Strike. Uh, Everybody's a casual in Counter Strike. They're either there for the skins or they're there to just have fun because there's too many damn cheaters. And if you are trying to do competitive, you're not even usually on Counter Strike. You're usually on Face It or ESEA. You're doing it through a third party. You're not even remotely playing on Premiere because once you get up to a certain point, I would say like 7 out of your 10 games has at least a Waller in it. Like blatant stuff. We all seen it's Timmy playing Counter Strike, and he's just going up cheater versus cheater all the time. See it with anybody that plays CS really. So I hate how they compare it to it because they really don't know what's going on. The casual situation, I think everybody's gonna love this game once they get into it. It's super easy to get into, especially as a PC player. I don't play with the controller anymore. I haven't played with a controller in like 15 years. So at least for mouse and keyboard, it feels so much better than Reloaded and Gears 5. It just feels like so much more responsive on the actual movement system. With the bouncing and how the directional bouncing actually works. Um, there's really not a lot to it since there's I couldn't even try horde mode. I see everybody loving horde mode, the ones that can get to play it, because I know, especially with PC, that a lot of us we can't even load into horde mode either. So, but for the most part, it looks fun. I wish I could play it. I wish I could play more, but I just can't. I just can't. So unfortunately, I'm having to go back to older gears or just go into a whole different game, uh, which is just so sad. I'm in a Gears mood. I want to play some Gears of War, but I was even dumb enough to spend my money on this stuff, which is crazy. I just wish it worked.